I am Dr. Vijayalakshmi, working as an associate professor in the Department of Basic Science in Vishnu Institute of Technology, Bhimavaram. In this video, I would like to share a few important tips for writing professional emails. We are in the era of information explosion and communication. In a fraction of a second, modern man can speak and communicate to people around the world and get information whatever happens around the four corners of the world. Information is powerful. Informing the information is more powerful. Informing the information at the right time to the right people in the right way is the most powerful. This age is called the age of internet, and with one click, the entire world will appear in front. A single click of reply and typing of a quick response and hitting send will reach multitudes of people within no time. But there are merits and demerits. It is true that the field of communication technology is rapidly advancing, but at the same time, the gulf between the people is also expanding. Any checked mail forfeits one's job, and unpaid thought and sending messages demolish entire career and image. So while writing emails, we need to follow some important guidelines. Email is a method of communication whereby an individual or a company uses to compose and send a message to another individual or a group of individuals. Besides being fast, email can carry pictures, videos, and audio material. Emails are easily accessible anytime and anywhere in the world. Some guidelines to write emails are given here. We use two lines for the recipient's email ID. If there is more than one, the addresses can be separated by semicolons. We use carbon copy line to send copies of our emails to other people whom we want to keep informed. We use blind carbon copy line for people who want to keep their privacy. The addresses we type here will not be seen by any other recipients. Subject line is one of the important things in the email. It must give a clear idea of the component of our message so that the recipient will immediately know what the message is about. Subject line should be always short but specific so that the recipient can quickly locate a particular message among other messages. We attach files along with our message as supporting documents which are downloadable. Official emails, especially if they are very formal, must have all the components of a letter that is sent by post, such as sender's address, date, recipient's name and address, salutation, subject line, complimentary clause, sender's name and designation, etc. Some do's and don'ts of email writing are given in this slide. Email should be effective and appropriate. As with all written communication, our email should follow 4 C's such as clear, correct, concise, and copy. We format our email in plain text rather than HTML, which means hypertext mailing language, because some email clients may not read HTML messages. We need to write a salutation or greeting for each new subject email. We use capitalization and punctuation, but we should not use all capital letters and lowercase as well. These may be difficult for the reader to read the content. We need to spend enough of time to proofread our document before we send it. If possible, we need to use grammar check tools to proofread the document. We must be aware of our readers, our clients, with just 4 simple steps. Firstly, we need to keep always our readers in mind. This helps us use appropriate tone and forms in our writing. For example, email that we send to our employer may be more formal and brief than to a colleague. Secondly, if we send an email to more than 4 people regularly, we should create mailing groups so that the recipients do not need to scroll through the names before they can get to the content of the email. Thirdly, using emotions and other virtual gestures may be appropriate in some cases, but not in emails. We do not spam our readers and send them unnecessary or frivolous messages. Soon they will quit opening any message from us. A few tips for sending messages are given in this slide. We send longer messages and formal reports as attachments. The title of the document that we are attaching in a way that is easy for the recipient to download it to their hard drive. We make sure that we do not send overly large attachments unless we are sure that our recipient's internet connection and the way our client handles it. Here are some tips to keep the body of an email pointed and purposeful. The body of the email must be brief, preferable 1 page or the length of our computer screen before scrolling, so that the readers do not have to scroll. We need to keep our messages very short, as very often organizations seeking to reduce their paper costs will use email as their primary source of communication. Longer emails generally consist of orientation schedules and information, memos, convention information, newsletters, policy changes, and so on. When we need to write a long email, we try to include 2 things: an executive summary at the top of the document and a note how soon a response is required from the recipient. Executive summary is a short summary of everything in the email, including the main purpose. For example, this email contains important information about Teamwork Activities Week. You will find the 5-day schedule, names of the speakers, the menu, hotel arrangements, and testimonials from the employees who previously participated. 2 simple tips to manage emails are: we should always keep our inbox clean and respond to emails in a timely manner. Look at the following model email as example of what one should not do while writing emails. Here subject is not specific. Capital letters and punctuation are not used correctly. Abbreviations and SMS language is not encourageable. We don't use capital letters in the middle of the sentences. And closing is also not in a proper manner. This is the best model informal email. Subject is clear, polite and nice opening is given, no abbreviations are used, a good finishing is given at the end. This is an example for improper formal email. Specific subject is not used. Abrupt and harsh salutation is used. No way polite language throughout the sentences. Closing is also not formal. This is the best example for formal email. Subject is clear, polite and nice opening. No abbreviations are used in the body of the email, and a good finishing is given. The sources collected for preparing this video are JNTU K prescribed books. Thank you for watching the video.